Hello, it's El Guapo, and I thought I would do a video review of Robin Hood, the new movie that teams up Russell Crowe back with Ridley Scott. This is the brand new adventure movie with a twist on the Robin Hood tale that you've all seen about 500 times before. Of course, nothing can top the classic Kevin Costner Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. We all know that, but this is actually quite an enjoyable film. Thought I'd do a video review of it. Hold on a second while this prints out here. Hold on. Almost done. Actually, I think we're just about good to go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this review to you guys, and go see the movie, and then let me know what you think. So, what happens when you create an outlaw and people find out who you are? Well, if you're Robin Hood, you not only accept it, you relish the celebrity of it. Whether you are putting on an extravagant performance at the Renaissance Fair with a ton of scantily clad fat women, or just having a drink or 10 with some close friends, you're thrilled by the attention. That's exactly where we find Robin Hood in Robin Hood. And I don't think many actors could have a better understanding of that lifestyle than Russell Crowe, as he has been there and done that. Needless to say, his Hood is undeniably believable and absolutely charming. This is a very important fact, especially since his behavior is oftentimes not so heroic. I'm not talking about a Spider-Man 3 kind of way, you know, no emo Spidey at all. But even though the guy that plays the king in this movie is a new breed of badass, you know, this installment is mostly about family. Early on, we find a man by the name of Robin Longhorn, or Longgiven, something like that. I can't actually remember his name. He's with his dying father, Anton, who we soon has learned worked with Robin Hood's father. It seems something went terribly wrong with Hood and Anton's relationship. The guy clearly has a bone to pick with Robin, since the knowledge in his creation is as much his, if not more, in his mind. The opening sequence looks incredible, as you know, Ivan gathers blueprints and parts to create his own powerful weapon. In many ways, this reminded me of the first shots in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. It's dark, dreary, and you know he's simply up to no good. Although director Ridley Scott never brings the look and pace of the film into grim territory, he actually keeps it funny and fresh. Now, as much as Ivan wants the power that Hood has created, there are some people in Washington that are even more desperate to obtain it. So much so that Robin Hood himself is asked to give the weapon, this case probably being his, you know, his bow and arrow, to help protect the Great Britain. Hood claims that the world doesn't want to mess with it, so the bow and arrow should stay with him. The others, well, they think that wealth should be shared, especially when the others happens to be, you know, the British government. One sequence in the film finds Hood defending himself and his choices against the brilliantly cast Mark Strong as one of the bad guys. So you've got a madman in the government looking for a little piece of the pie, and a certain celebrity that is enveloping, you know, your personal life. What do? Well, you have to see the film to learn more, and of course find out what the uber sexy role played by Kate Blanchett, who's Maid Marian, how she plays in the scheme of things. You know, I don't want to spoil it here. The fact is, I had a blast with Robin Hood. It's one hell of an exciting adventure, but it may not be the adventure you expect. You see, both Hood and Mark Strong's character have daddy issues, you know, and family is an important part of this film, and I appreciated that. The script by Justin Theroux may be a bit too simple, but it's certainly rich in wit. When it came to Russell Crowe and Kate Blanchett, the banter is the best it's been, and the two actors bounce off each other, beautifying the dialogue with style and humor. Has anyone mentioned a Moonlighting remake? Because these two would be perfect. At certain times, their relationship felt like classic Hollywood, like a good old-fashioned battle of the sexes. Yet this charmed relationship never stands in the way of being a Marvel comic superhero film. In fact, it only makes it more interesting. Robin Hood lets itself loose in many ways. It is more fun than some of the original Robin Hood tales that you've seen. As far as the action is concerned, some of the battles happen somewhat unexpectedly, but there is a slight predictability to the story. As smart as the dialogue is, the straightforwardness of the story is sometimes problematic. I would have liked a little more mystery in regards to the who, what, why, and where, and how it is revealed, because honestly, all questions don't need much of an answer, as they are all pretty clear. But I'm not sure if they were trying to create mystery so much as to introduce the growing Marvel character library, and I mean that in a good way. After watching the film, I couldn't help but think where they would be moving in Marvel's future, especially enjoy the relationship between Robin Hood and Maid Marian. I loved Robin Hood for what it was, but I have a sneaking suspicion some will be left disappointed if they are expecting something else. I will caution those going to see it for the first time. This will not necessarily be the movie you expect to see. The action and effects are great, but this is about the breakdown of the Robin Hood regulars and exactly how they will keep things together and move on in the future. And yes, Ridley Scott did his part and made a very satisfying, original take for those looking to expand their idea of a superhero flick. So I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a B+, and I hope you enjoyed this review of Robin Hood.